I'm Bionic, and this is how I build my body.
Gladiators, ready!
So my first one of 5, my staples that I do week in, week out is a dumbbell row facing down on the bench. Bionic doesn't do numbers, he just goes to failure. When I'm working, I go as many as I possibly can till failure, and that is it. So you go until you can't move. To make it easy for yourself, I would normally set the dumbbells on the bench like so. All you do is you come over. For me, I like to keep my chest out so I can stretch my lats as far as I can. Grab them like this. One of the most important things with this one is that I see a lot of people, you can do it this way, but how I want to do it is we turn them out, because the further out that you row, the more of the middle back you're going to hit, and that is exactly what I'm trying to do. All we do, stretch as far as we can, up, squeeze, and stretch. And for me, I normally do 1 to 2 warm-up sets, especially if I'm just starting the workout. It would be maybe 2 warm-ups and then 2 working sets. The working sets, as I said before, complete failure. No numbers. I normally work in the rep range of 10 to 15. Normally, if I'm doing more than 15, I will up the weight for my working sets. Number 2 is an incline dumbbell chest press. Again, this is something I do weekly whenever I'm doing a push workout. I normally put the bench 2 or 3 clicks. The higher you put it, the more upper chest you're gonna do. One of my weak points actually is my very upper chest. So when I'm doing this lately, I will always go 3 or 4 clicks with the bench coming upwards. All we do for this, 2 ways you can either get the dumbbells into position. You can either go 1 at a time, which is what I prefer to do, or 2 at a time like that. So once you are here, all you're doing is you wanna roll your shoulders back slightly. So you don't wanna be forward like that. So back, and you come all the way up. I just leave the dumbbells so they're not touching. So very, very close together, but not so they're smacked together. So you keep it controlled. Down as far as you can, up and squeeze, while keeping them shoulders back. 6 to 8 I normally do for my warm-ups, but same thing, working as many as you can. So number 3 is a dumbbell side raise, side lateral raise, whatever you want to call it. Very basic, this one. All we're doing is literally to the side like that. One thing with this is I see a lot of people roll forward and using the back, using everything but the muscle they actually want to use, if that makes sense. So what I always tend to do, nice and straight, slight roll back, like so, and then just straight out to the side. Like that. So again, we're not slouching over, we're back and just using that side delt. That's all we want to do here, nothing else. Keep nice and straight the whole way through. Number 4 is going to be a dumbbell single arm extension. Triceps can be difficult to do with dumbbells because your options are limited, but this one I love to do. I do this every week as well. So all we do with this one, make sure your back is nice and straight like so. Don't hunch over. Straight as you can. Your elbow wants to be tucked in as far as possible. Pretty much aiming for your backside. So you're tucked right in, don't slouch out. Keep it in there. Once you're in that position, you're just gonna come straight out and squeeze like so. As far in as you can, out and squeeze. And that is all you do for this tricep extension. Again, just keeping that back as straight as possible and keeping that elbow tucked in. So number 5 is the barbell squat. This is something that you don't see many tall people do, but I love doing it, I always have. It's actually one I probably enjoy the most. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna lift the bar up. Depending on what you want to do, if you're looking to hit your quads, I'll bring my feet closer together like this. If you're looking for more glute and hamstring, a bit wider. But for this one, I'm just gonna go neutral, hit a bit of both. So once you're in this position, you come down Stick your bum out as far as you can. Get nice and low so you're pretty much here. Fire it back up. When I'm doing the squatting, one thing I don't like doing is what I've just done here, which is stopping mid-set. Unless you're near the point of failure, when you need to take a breath. If you can though, what I like to do is keep going. So you will not see me stop at all. So I'm continuously on the move, keeping the muscles under tension the whole time that I'm doing this. Literally non-stop, like that. And when I start to struggle like now, I might come up, take a breath, and then go again, just to get as much out of it as possible. Because I think if you're starting your set and you're sort of stopping and resting at the top, for me, you can probably work a bit harder and maybe lift a bit more. So what you don't want to do is if you're doing it and you're struggling after the first rep, that's when it's probably too heavy. So again, rep range wise is total failure, but at least try to hit 10 reps minimum, but as many as you can, basically. That's Bionic. I hope you enjoyed, and they are my 5 staples of how I build my body.